Welcome back, everybody. It's stealth time.
It's closed.
Okay, so if it comes back, I can do that.
It's closed.
I'll keep that in mind. Well, you know how it is. Gotta lock all the... Whoops, shoot.
Emergency exit. It's probably hooked up to an alarm system.
No. Okay, it's going that way. Nope.
It's closed. Emergency exit. It's probably hooked up to an... It's closed. It's closed.
Here we go. Here are some cubicles. This must be Damien.
This must be Damien Kavanagh.
Hello, can I help you?
I'm looking for Damien Kavanagh.
Speaking. Well, what do you need?
I don't work here. I'm a friend of Reza Tamiz, Jericho.
Jericho? Jesus. How did you... Hold on a second. Let me just...
What did you just do?
I made sure that this remains a private conversation. How did you get in here? This place is a bloody fortress.
I'm getting good at finding my way into impenetrable fortresses. I'm Zoe.
Damien Cav... you already know who I am, which I find sorely disturbing. I told Jericho that he couldn't talk to anyone about this. Did Jericho send you?
Jericho's gone. Something's happened to him. But he left me enough info to locate you.
He's disappeared. Oh, Jesus. That's not good.
Is she... Are you close?
We work together.
I think she's... dead.
Are you serious? Oh, Jesus. I'm in way over my head in this one. What happened to her?
I don't know. I found her in Jericho's apartment. She was hooked up to this white plastic thing, and there were wires going into her head.
The Dreamer.
What?
That's what it's called. A Dreamer. It's not supposed to kill you.
I know. They hooked me up to one.
Who hooked you up to a Dreamer?
2 girls. Twins. I don't know who they work for, but I'm guessing they're connected to your company.
I've seen them around. They work for Miss Gilmore, the president.
I think maybe they got to Rio as well. And they're after Jericho... after Reza.
I haven't heard from him since Thursday. Sorry. Rio rang me when she got into Casablanca and told me she'd met with Jericho.
That must have been right before... I found her in Jericho's apartment, and minutes later the Eye raided the place.
Is there anyone who isn't involved in this?
This? What? I decided to track Reza down in order to help him. He's my best friend. But I don't know what this is. Now Reza's vanished, and you're the only lead I have left.
You don't know anything?
Only what I've picked up on the way here. I know that Watty Corp is working on something, and that they've been testing it out on people in Newport. You called it the Dreamer. I know that the Dreamer is probably connected to the static somehow, and that is most likely what Reza was investigating in the first place. And I also know that Watty Corp is keen to keep all of this under wraps. Keen enough to kill people. Apart from that, I have no idea who you are, what you've told Reza, what Rio was doing in his apartment, and what this Dreamer thing is all about. So you're going to have to fill me in, and I'm not leaving here until you do. If I can't help Reza, At least I want to know why.
Right. Well, okay. I understand you want the truth. I wish I could tell you. I'm putting myself at great risk here, Zoe. I don't know who you are. For all I know, you could be working for the corporation. And then again, if you do, I'm already done for anyway, so... You're right about all of it. We, Corp's working on something big. The Dreamer. It's a device that'll let you dream anything you've got a mind to dream. Lucid dreams. You're awake and in control.
Sounds cool.
You just imagine the possibilities. Every other entertainment medium would simply disappear overnight. It was destined to be the biggest thing in history.
Not everyone is a great creator.
It's supposed to go on the market in a few months from now. However, about 3 months ago, something happened. There was a contamination in the network that connects each Dreamer console with the central processor.
Well, why would it need to be
DreamCore.
connected to something?
I used to work on the network code, the parts that link the Dreamers with DreamNet.
So it's really just virtual
When
reality.
the problem appeared, my bosses asked me to head up the group charged with identifying the problem on this end.
But
to
Hollywood
remediate the
virtual
bugs.
reality.
What we discovered was that DreamNet was beginning to slip out of our control. There was a contamination, but it wasn't a bug. It wasn't internal. We figured someone had hacked into the network and introduced a virus or worm, something sneaky and adaptable. It didn't take me long to realize there was a link between the static and our problems. The static wasn't the cause, it was the effect. Whatever had infiltrated DreamNet was, for lack of a better word, leaking out onto the wire, causing glitches and system crashes. When I told my supervisors, I was instructed to not ask any questions and to just keep working on the problem. So I did what they told me, but at the same time I started digging deeper on my own. She was working with the biological systems that run our code and operates DreamNet, the central processor known as DreamCore. She'd been digging too, and like me, she'd reached an impasse. So we started working together to identify and nail down the contamination. We figured that sooner or later the static would be traced back to Corp, and then we'd be out of a job. Besides, it was getting serious. People were dying. So we kept digging, and then one day, about a week ago, we discovered something that changed everything. We discovered the truth behind Project Altura, behind DreamNet, behind the Dreamers. Waddy isn't making these things to entertain people. They're making them to spy on and to control people. DreamNet
This is
was
one heck
designed
of
to
an info
record people's
dump.
dreams, and DreamCore was designed to analyze them. Waddy Corp can extract private and personal information about anyone who's ever been connected to a Dreamer. And that's just the beginning.
Imagine that!
By feeding data back through the
Imagine
Dreamer,
a
they can
society
plant
where that
thoughts,
could happen.
Instructions, even hypnotic suggestions in people's heads. DreamNet is the biggest brainwashing experiment of all time, disguised as mindless entertainment.
And now someone's hacking into it.
What? Oh, right, exactly. Someone's trying to take control of the network, the most dangerous weapon of all time. Rio and I, we realized we had to tell someone, but we also knew that the corporation would do anything to protect their secret. If we went to the media, we'd be dead. We had to find someone with the guts to expose Waddy, while protecting our identities.
The hand that bites.
Who better to expose this conspiracy than Jericho and his notorious feed? We knew he wouldn't be afraid to go up against Corp. So we got in touch, and then Rio went over to Casablanca to meet him. She brought a prototype Dreamer with her to prove we weren't crazy. We knew the risk, but what else could we do? And now... I can't believe Rio's dead. I'm afraid that if nothing's done, this'll keep escalating. The static will get worse. DreamNet will be hijacked, or the corporation will launch the Dreamer. Anywhere you turn it, it's bad. Real bad.
This is... And you're sure about this, Damien? It sounds like science fiction.
The people behind it seem to believe that it's possible. And the Dreamer works. I've tried it many times. It's incredible. Like nothing you've ever experienced.
But to know that they have free access to your innermost thoughts.
I won't use it again, that's for sure.
Is there anything you can do to stop it?
I don't know. I've been thinking about it since I first realized what was happening. The static's starting to kill people. And if the Dreamer launches, I don't want to think about what might happen then. So yes, something can probably be done, but I can't do it by myself. The plan was for Rio to help me when she got back from Casablanca. I don't know who else to trust, so I'm a bit stuck.
You can trust me.
Yeah, I know, but you're not... I can't just ask. Why would you want to help?
Why? How can I not help? I may not be any closer to finding Reza, but at least I can do my part in exposing this conspiracy.
It's not really a
It's too
conspiracy.
dangerous. You could get caught. Or worse.
If you knew what I'd been through these
There's
past few days,
conspiring, but
you
it's not
wouldn't
really
say
a
that.
conspiracy in the traditional
Whatever
sense.
it is you need me to do, I'll do it.
Are you sure?
Damien, we don't have a choice. This is what Reza was doing. He was taking a stand. He was risking his life to expose Wati Corp. I can't run away from this one.
Sounds like you've really thought this one through. Okay, if you're sure.
I'm sure.
Well, you've definitely arrived in the nick of time. If we're doing this, we have to do it now.
Just tell me what we're doing. I'm ready.
Okay, good. So we need evidence. We need to know where the intrusion is coming from, and we need to stop the static from causing any more damage.
So how do we do all that?
I have to stay here. This is the only place I can access the system from. You, on the other hand, you're going on a long hike into the Wati Caves.
Okie dokie.
From the time I open this door, you have 30 minutes to make it down to minus 58. That shouldn't be too hard. At least you don't have to go up. Yet.
I'm fit.
You definitely look it. Okay, one moment.
Here comes the alarm. Oh, nope. Fine.
Alright, Zoe. So you know what to do.
I go down to sub-level 58. In exactly half an hour from now, you'll disengage the alarm, and I'll open the door.
Remember that once you're through, the door will be tagged for maintenance by the security systems. If you open it again before the scheduled time, we're screwed.
I got that.
And the rest of it?
I got it. All of it.
Good. Keep in mind that I can't call you while we're inside the building, so we won't be in touch until this is over. Best of luck, Zoe.
Thanks, Damien. You too. I need to go all the way down to minus 58.
Alright.
I have to wait. Still a few minutes left. I'll have to wait. I have to wait until Damien disengages the alarm. The light's green. Time to go.
Okay, I thought they were gonna make us actually wait a half hour. Oh, it's sneaking time again. Oh, it's those spiders. This is definitely a save moment.
First off, keep an eye out for spiders. If they spot you, you're toast. Use doorways and ventilation shafts to hide in when they're close. Stay quiet and out of sight, and you'll be fine. Alright, so in order to get into the Dream Core itself, you need to find a way into the offices surrounding the core room. And to do that, we have to cut the power to the doors. I can shut down the necessary grids if you can patch me into the closed circuit system down there. Locate and remove the wall panel marked PSA1 and upload the software I gave you directly into the system. The panel is on the outer wall of the hallway, on the opposite side of where you come in, close to the doors to subsection 2. May be hard to spot, so keep your eyes open. And remember to keep your eyes and ears open for spiders.
Okay. Wait. Ah.
There's something in that wall. There's a sliding panel here, and it's marked PSA1. That's the one. I'll just upload Damien's software into the closed circuit system.
Sheesh.
There. That should allow him to
Hopefully
shut
I've
off the power
edited
to
out a
the
lot of that
stores.
wandering around.
As soon as you upload the patch, I'll be able to shut off the power to the doors. After that, you should be able to get into the offices. Unfortunately, the door to the core room itself will still be locked. It operates on its own secure grid, and the only way to get into the core is to use an authorized access key. We'll get to that later. Now, you need to scan the bioworm I gave you, and before you can do that, you'll need to place it in a special capsule. You'll find those capsules in the laboratory just down the
Alright,
hall from the panel.
laboratory. How close is that robot? Alright, well then I'm just gonna keep moving. No sense in getting in trouble yet. After all that wandering I did. Yeah, no, I'm not going in there yet.
I'm guessing this is the cybernetics office.
I mean, I can go in there if I want to. Well, this is a thing. It's like something out of Dead Space or System Shock.
This console is locked, and the protection is probably airtight. Without Liv around, I wouldn't risk trying to access it.
Not that spider's roaming. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Once I stop hearing the sounds, I should be safe to move. Okay. Dagnabbit. Alright, well, I'll just go this way. So I guess they have two. Maybe they spawned another one after I got that panel open. I think this might be the...
This is the med lab.
No, it's the med lab. That's not what I'm looking for. The laboratory is what I'm looking for. You know what? I'm just gonna go to them all, one after the other.
It's locked for access. I'm guessing the security here is top-notch. It's a small biometric scanner. Put your specimen in a capsule, stick it in there, and it's a full-body scanner. It reads all my biometric data and uploads it to the system.
Okay, so that's where I need to go second. But first I have to go to the laboratory and get the capsule. And here it is.
This looks like the kind of...
After inserting the worm into the capsule, you'll need to scan it. You'll also need to scan yourself. The scanners, with my remote assistance, will upload both yours and the worm's DNA into the Dream Core's guardware. This will allow you access through the airlock. Both scanners are located in the med lab.
Alright, well, I can do this for now. Let's let the spider pass. Okay, and now I should be able to get to... Hopefully I'll be able to get to the med lab without running into another spider, but I'm not guaranteeing it. I was able to get there. Okay.
DNA and cellular composition of biological entity analyzed and cleared for entry and insertion into core.
Okay.
It's a full-body scanner. It reads all my bio...
DNA and cellular composition analyzed.
After you've scanned both the worm and yourself, you need to locate a key to the core room. The security officer in shift won't be in his office. I'll make sure of that. But Rio told me they always keep a spare key around. That's in blatant violation of security procedures, but it makes our job a lot easier. You'll need to search the security offices to find it.
Okay. Fair enough. I'm on my way there. That's where I'll be coming back. But first... And they said I need to watch out for security, so I'm gonna save...
The security in this office is pretty heavy. I'll need to do exactly what...
The security office has an isolated grid that isn't connected to the building systems. If it's on, I'm afraid you're going to have to disengage that too. It can be switched off from the inside by one of the security spiders. Check the cybernetics office. There should be an extra spider in there. Use the inside the security office there'll be a dock where the spider you'll be controlling won't have the right security clearance. If you fry one of the patrolling spiders and download its clearance, you should be able to dock with the security office grid.
Well, how would I do that? Yeah, no, I can't. I have to think about where cybernetics is. I'm not sure. I just know it's not back that way. It might be here.
This console's locked tight. Damien said that I can control a spider remotely with the software he put on my mobile.
Alrighty. Spider time. Time to fry some spiders. Maybe I need to, like, go against the grain here and force one of them to reveal themselves. I can hide and then get behind them, maybe. Aha, here we are. Wait, they went the other way. What? That's not supposed to happen. They really did go the other way. Donk. Alright, good. And that's also one less spider in the way.
Who would be stupid enough to leave a data key in a jacket pocket?
When you've found the spare key in the security office, use it to enter the core room. We need to get the worm into the dream core. Once that's done, I can start pulling information. To get to the core, you must pass through the airlock and a decontamination. From this point on, you'll need to be vigilant. There's a team on duty in the core room. They'll be preoccupied, however, so you should be able to sneak past them. If they spot you, they'll trigger the alarm. Go to the lower platform. Insert the capsule with the worm into the tube. After that, all you need to do is stay low. I'll cut the alarm to the fire exit at the agreed time, so be there. If anything should go wrong.
Alright, well... It doesn't inspire me with confidence, but okay.
I hope this key...
I know I just saved, but I don't know. I'm dumb. I'm the person who quick saves everything.
Let's see. This controls the access to the decontamination chamber between the
Okay, so let's do it. Open up. It's perfectly harmless. Just breathe in this blue gas. Okay. And I need to go down. Alright. Oh shit. Of course she started walking.
It looks like a living, breathing creature. And in a way, it is.
Alright, she better keep going in that direction. Nope, of course she comes back this way. Just to mock me. Alright, well. Oh, jeez. I mean, what? I don't understand. Alright, well, he's going that way, so maybe I can sneak. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna save again.
There's something in that wall. There's something in that wall.
Is this where I'm supposed to use it? Freedom! Dun da 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 dun da 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 dun dun da da da.
She's getting agitated. We need to calm her down.
The core's definitely reacting to external stimuli. But what? This doesn't look like the normal spikes. And there's absolutely no activity on DreamNet. What's eating her?
Good question. Whatever it is, it's serious. I've never seen her like this.
Uh-oh. Guess who decided to pay us a little visit?
Gilmore.
None other. She's probably here for another status report. Why can't she just be happy with the daily briefings from the chief?
Don't say anything stupid, okay? I don't fancy getting fired just because you shoot your mouth off to her. She is the boss.
And what idiot gave her that job?
Shh. Miss Gilmore, what an unexpected honor. May we help you with anything?
I thought I'd come down here to check on the progress myself. Why are there only 2 of you here?
It's Sunday evening. The team can't.
It's a Japanese company, and of course it's helmed by an American
We're
teenager.
on shifts, Miss Gilmore. Dr. Lee and I have the core until tomorrow morning.
Shifts? We're 4 months away from launch, everything's gone to hell, and your team's working shifts. People can take the day off when this crisis has been resolved. If Alchera doesn't launch as planned, you'll all be fired.
I don't think you...
I couldn't care less what you think. That's not what I pay you for. I pay you to find out who's fucking with my project.
We're working on that. But it's been a difficult day. There have been spikes, and the leakage is getting worse.
Meaning what?
There have been fresh outbreaks of static interference across the wire, coinciding with violent fluxes in Angana.
What sort of fluxes?
Both physical spasms, like nervous twitches, and bursts of pure energy, and data. Hugely complex bursts of data. It doesn't make sense, but Angana appears to be... how shall I put this? Expanding, okay? There's more data inside it than it can physically store.
How's that even possible?
It really isn't. That's also why it's overloading, creating spikes that travel at the speed of light into the wire. If it keeps expanding...
We might theoretically be able to shut it down. But we don't know what consequences that might have, both to the project and to the wire.
She ain't gonna like
It could
that.
be catastrophical. Everything connected to the wire, and I mean everything, could conceivably be affected.
It's not an option. Disregarding the possible effects to the wire, if there's any chance the project's timeline will be thrown off,
Yeah,
it's unacceptable.
that's all she cares about.
You'll have to identify the problem and isolate the intrusion into the system. Now, I want a detailed breakdown of what your team's doing and when I can expect to see concrete results. Can we stabilize the Dream Core?
For short periods of time, which gives us a window to test DreamNet. Angana has responded positively to direct infusions of Morpheus.
All right. Walk me through the process.
Oh, we're back here, but we're with, April Ryan.
What a strange contraption. What a strange
Huh, so even she doesn't know. Interesting. Wait. Okay. It's about time for her to fight some of these orcs, or monsters, or whatever they are. The blue guys.
That's him,
Eiffel
the man I've been
65s.
following. I haven't seen any other boats here. I'll need to find some other way to get to the other side.
Well, he took the one. He took the one that I saw earlier. Oh yeah, it's time to punch this guy. Ah, shut.
That creature didn't touch the door. It just opened, as if one of those creatures sang to the door, and it opened up. That creature didn't touch the door.
Yeah, I know,
It just
but how
opened,
did he do it?
As if by magic. Some magic, then. Always with the magic.
But she doesn't have any inventory objects on her, so there's nothing I can do. Unless I can find something. I mean, all that's showing up is this door.
One of those creatures... That
creature didn't touch the door.
Yes.
It just...
Yes, I understand.
opened, as
So
if
do it.
by magic. Some magic, then. Always with the magic.
Well, we'll figure out what to do on the next episode of The Longest Journey Dreamfall. Grab a snack and we'll be right back.